Welcome back, viewers. Welcome to episode 15. I am not quite sure where we are because at the last video that I edited, we had just finished feeding the cows and we said we were going to do the manure and slurry on the next episode, and that was the episode that I've just finished recording before this one, but haven't edited. And it's been a while. It's been a few days, so I am not quite sure what's what. Now, I've had a quick look at the map. We have field 17 that needs to be seeded. We also have some bales of straw over there that need collecting, so they can be, I think, collected and taken to the BGA. I don't think we need any for bedding yet. We will double check that. I've got this to take to the flour mill, so let's begin with that. We will take that over there now. I don't think we've got any weeding left to do. I'm fairly certain that will have been what we did on the last episode. Nothing is ready to harvest. We have not topped up the greenhouses yet, so at some point they will need topping up. So that was a bit of an oversteer. But all in all, I'm not really quite sure what we're going to do in this episode. It's going to be very, very quiet. Now the good thing is, we are not on seasons, which means the grass keeps growing. It also means that harvestable crops keep growing. The weather will play a factor, but the crop calendar itself will not. We do have grass that could be cut, and if we need to do it, we will do it. Now, I am not sure what the best time to sell flour is. That could be another thing that we consider doing. We can also move those bales because that can go to the BGA. They should be ready now. Right, productions. Yep, so they need topping up. Oat needs turning on. We have the flour. Best month is January, so we're going to keep that for a little bit longer. Oh, we could sell milk. Right, that could be what we do this month. Yes, I think we fill the greenhouse up and we take the milk to the sell point. Right, I will see you back at the farm. Okay, we're back at the farm. There was a bit of a lag spike, so I now have a bit of crop destruction on the crops leading into the farm. I'm not happy about that, however, we can't do much about it. I'm going to fill this up and take this across to field 17 because the AI can do most of the work while we're doing the milk selling and the greenhouses. Was that all my seeds done? Oh, right. Have we run out of seeds? We have. Okay. Right. Off to the store to get fertilizer. You shall see my crop destruction damage shortly. There we are. Yeah, so a little bit of lag, caused a bit of oversteer into the field, and Dex is not happy. I think we're going to need more fertiliser anyway, so I think we'll leave that for now. I'll top this on the way. And get going. The bales that are on the field shouldn't cause much of a problem initially. So I think in this field we're going to put canola. We'll do a quick headlands and then I will leave the AI worker to finish the rest. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. This really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. Okay. So we'll do a few things. I was talking, but I had my microphone muted, so you won't have heard of that, and I'm probably not going to over-record that. So here we are. We have milk in this tanker. We're off to the sell point. It is quite the distance. I'm not going to show you the entire journey, but I'm just going to give you a quick recap on what we've done. So I have topped the greenhouses up. I have filled this with milk. I have topped the cows up with water as well. The cows could do with some straw. They need a bit of TMR, but not a huge amount. We still have the bales to collect, and then we will check on the seeding and how that's getting on. I've got a vague idea where I think I'm going. I think it's up here. Yes, it is. Okay. Right. I will see you at the sell point. Bye for now. Okay, so it says that it's down here, but it's also in the river, so I am not sure how we use this. I mean, I've got interactive zone markers on, but there's nothing here. Curious.
Lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen.
Now I struggled with this last time we came here when I was looking around. Rent train. Should we do that? Where are we? Right, so if we rent the train and send it off there, I assume. Train is going to arrive soon, 1.6 kilometers. Can't see anything on the map. Okay, when it arrives, I will get back to you. Okay, this has to be the slowest vehicle on the planet. I haven't been paying attention to the time, but when I go back through the video editing, I will have a look and see roughly how long this took to arrive. I assume if I put this in here, I've never ever used these kind of transport on maps. So on other maps that would be the train. So I don't really know what the next steps are now. Does that just stop? Because it doesn't look like it's going to. It did, okay. So how do I use it? Do I swim across? Is there another trigger point somewhere? I don't want to return the rented train. I feel like when you're on a train, you have to board the train to use it, so how do I get across to that? Okay, so apparently all I had to do was tab into it. So put that in there. Might as well unload this one while I'm here. Right, so I guess we just sail over to here. In the slowest vehicle known to man. I assume it's auto. Oh yeah. There we go. Sold milk 15,395. $95 for vehicle leasing. I assume that means I've stopped leasing it. Yeah, okay. Well, that was an experience. I now know what to do, which is a bonus for the future. But boy, did that seem more difficult than it needed to be. Right, I will see you back at the farm after I get back from this long journey. Okay, so we're back at the farm. I think it's time we get the bales from that field. I did refill the fertiliser in the interlude, so that can continue doing its work. I feel like we've wasted quite a bit of the time in this episode just getting that train stroke boat to work. So we'll pick the bales up, we will take them across to the BGA. We will also take the bales from that field to our left here, and again take them to the BGA. They might or might not be fermented. We'll top the cows up with food. We will put some more straw bedding in, and I think potentially that might be where we leave the episode. Depending on the time, we might put some lime in the field that we're just seeding here. But yeah, I will get back to you once I've done the bale collections and let you know on what we're doing for the field prep. Okay, so that is all the bales done. We are making plenty of money from the BGA currently with that. And the seeding is done. It does not need lime, so we will not be putting any lime into that. Now, we do need to check. Our grass fields may well need some lime. They potentially need some fertilising too. We're going to ignore that area for now because I think that is where we have mapped out our cow barn and factories. So I'm going to ignore that red patch. But yeah, the grass fields all need some level of work. So I think we start with the lime. And then we come back with an appropriate vehicle for digestate, which we will have to purchase. Now, time is setting in, and my worry is that we won't get to be able to see where we've been. That's partly the plan of doing the lime first, because in theory, once we put the lime in, the fertiliser will go on top of that and get rid of the lime. So all in all, I don't think today's been too fun in terms of jobs. There's been stuff that needed to be done. We've sold a bit of milk, we've discovered how to work the train, stroke boat, at least I have. We have made money from the greenhouse, factory and BJ as usual. The grain is being turned into flour and that will be ready to go in January time. In the next episode we're going to need to weed that field, and with any luck some of the other fields could well be ready to harvest. Now, did I put any lime into here? I don't know if I did. It's not looking like I did. Oh, I did. Told a lie there. Now what I didn't do last time, because lime goes very quickly, I am going to leave this here. Leave that there. Now if we cook up this trailer and fill that with lime, once this runs out, it will use the trailer. Now I've also realised I modified my textures for lime. And that might make them a little bit duller. So they might not be quite as visible when it comes to doing what I plan to do when this gets dark. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to put this under a time lapse. So catch you in a little bit. Mr. Sythe has abandoned a vehicle outside on the road. Okay, right, we will look to get something for our digestate. Hopefully that caused a bit of inconvenience for Mr. Sythe. Who's to say? Okay, so 21 and 22 got done with 1.5 tanks, so just shy of 30,000 litres. I would argue this 300,000 is going to go a lot further than I thought, which is good. We do need to keep it topped up, but in the dark it is just not practical. So I'm not going to do a third field today. I am going to wait till our next episode for that. The jobs are now stacking up quite heavily, so I can only hope we have time to do all the jobs on the next episode. I'm going to head back towards where the field is with this. We will take the other vehicle back to the farm, and I want to double check the animals and double check the greenhouses, and then that's it for me. So I think I can do it off camera, because it's going to be dark anyway. So for those who have been watching this really bad effort of driving, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye for now.